Hello and welcome to your geographical skills video. In today's episode we are going to focus on how to construct a bar chart. You can see here that we've got some literacy rate data for the year 2018. Just a little reminder that literacy rate is a measure of development and it measures specifically the percentage of adults in a population that can read and write. And in this table we've got the literacy rate for 4 random countries. We're going to use this to illustrate how we can plot a bar chart. So the first thing that we need is our 2 axes. We need our x-axis along the bottom and our y-axis along the left-hand side. On the x-axis, we are going to plot our categories, so our different countries. And I'm going to leave a gap in between each one to make it clear that this is a bar chart rather than a histogram, which is something slightly different. Along the left-hand side, along our y-axis, we're going to plot our numerical data, which is literacy rate. And literacy rate is a percentage, so we know that it's going to go up to 100. And I've chosen to go up to 100 in tens. So 0 at the bottom, all the way up to 100 at the top. Now, when we're plotting data onto a bar chart, let's use the example of Greece to begin with. Greece has a literacy rate of 98%. So I need to look at my y-axis and find the numbers 90 to 100, and I'm going to imagine that between those two numbers I've divided it up into tenths to help me be as accurate as possible. So I think that 98 would be about there. So draw a mark, make a mark where you think the correct number is, and when you're happy with that mark you can then use your ruler to join up the two sides to make the bar overall. Let's do that again with Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone has a literacy rate of 43%. So I need to find on my y-axis the numbers 40 to 50. And again, I'm going to imagine I've divided that up into tenths so that I can work out exactly where 43 would be. So I think it would be about there. Then if I'm happy that that's as accurate as possible, I get my ruler and I join the two sides up to the top mark to create the bar. And you would do that for all of the data that you have got to plot. So for Brazil, 93%, again I need to find 93, make a mark, and then join up the bar with the ruler. Same for India, 74, so nearly halfway between 70 and 80, get my ruler and join up the two sides of the bar. Now, there's a couple more things that we need to add to complete this bar chart. One of them is labels for our axes. So at the x-axis, I'm going to add the label of countries, and on the y-axis, I'm going to add the label of the 2018 literacy rate. And you'll notice that I've included the units there. That's really important. The units here are percentage, but it could be all sorts of different things. It could be centimeters, it could be dollars. You need to make sure that you include the units as well, otherwise it's difficult to understand what your bar chart is telling you. The last thing that we need is a title. So because there's no particular relationship between these 4 countries, the title that I've gone for is 2018 literacy rate for select countries. And that is how you create a bar chart.